The U.S. General has said that stopping smoking represents the single most important step that smokers can take to enhance the length and quality of their lives. That's a quote from American Cancer Society. People should quit smoking cigarettes because it's bad for their health, very addictive, and there are many benefits to quitting the habit. How many of you are tobacco users? How many of you used to smoke but no longer do? How many of you know somebody that does smoke? I have 3 main points to my speech. The first is the problems of smoking. The second main point is why people become addicted to smoking. And the third point is the benefits of quitting. The 3 main problems with smoking cigarettes are bad health, secondhand smoke, and the cost of cigarettes. Cigarette smoking is bad for your health. Every year, around 443,000 people die from smoking firsthand and secondhand smoke, while another 8.6 billion people suffer from serious illness due to smoking. And that was taken from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Every organ in your body is harmed and is in harm's way when you're a smoker. Not only at high risk of getting lung cancer, you can also get many forms of cancer, such as mouth, nose, bladder, kidney, and stomach. But those are just a few, and that was taken from the American Cancer Society. Smoking can also cause lung disease, such as emphysema or bronchitis. You can get those as young as 40 years old. Smokers have twice the chance of dying from a heart attack or having a stroke. Smoking takes away from your lifespan, and the quality of life is affected. Males lose about 13.2 years of life, and females lose about 14.5 years of life because of smoking. And those were taken from the American Cancer Society website. Children exposed to secondhand smoke can cause many health problems such as emphysema, sudden infant death, ear infections, and they also can slow the development of their lungs, which could cause them to have a cough or breathing issues. And that was taken from the National Cancer Institution website. From the article, Self-Help Booklets for Preventing Postpartum Smoking Relapse by Lee states it's been estimated that secondhand smoke is responsible for nearly 6,000 deaths annually among children under the age of 5. The article Secondhand Smoke and Cancer from the National Cancer Institution website states that the U.S. Surgeon General estimates that living with a smoker increases a non-smoker's chance of developing lung cancer 20 to 30%. There are no safe levels of exposure to secondhand smoke. The only way to avoid it is to have a smoker smoke outside. Smoking is also a problem because of the expense of buying cigarettes. If you bought a pack of cigarettes every day for $7, it would cost you $2,555 a year, which in 10 years, the total would be $25,550. That is as much as for buying a new car. Not only are you buying the cigarettes, you may be paying higher health and life insurance. From the article Dying to Light Up, it states the estimate cost of smoking related medical expenses and the loss of productive exceeded $167 billion annually. And that is a quote from a state legislator. Now that I've talked about the problems, I'm now going to talk about the cause of addiction from smoking. These are the causes of why people become addicted to smoking. It states in the article Guide to Quitting Smoking that nicotine, which is in cigarettes, is a drug and is just as addictive as heroin or cocaine. And that was taken from the American Cancer Society website. People become emotional and physically dependent on nicotine. When smoking cigarettes, the nicotine gets into your brain faster, and if you were using a drug that would be injected into your veins, nicotine and other ingredients in cigarettes can stay in your body up to 4 days after you have quit. The reason why people tend to smoke more cigarettes is because their nervous system relies on the nicotine and hires the amount that is in your blood. Now that I've finished the causes of cigarette addiction, we are going to go over the solutions of quitting smoking. These are some solutions that you will have after you quit smoking. From the article Guide to Quitting Smoking, it states people who quit the habit before the age of 50 will cut their chances of dying in 15 years in half compared to people that still smoke. When you quit smoking, you will have a positive result that you will start to notice right away. The results are having better smelling breath, your teeth will start to turn white, and food will start to taste better. Clothes and hair won't smell like smoke anymore either. There are many benefits that develop over time when you quit smoking. 20 minutes after you quit smoking, your heart rate and your blood pressure go down. After 12 hours of not smoking, the carbon monoxide level in your blood drops to normal. 2 weeks to 3 months after your circulation improves and your lung functions increase. 1 to 9 months after quitting, the coughing and the shortness of breath decreases. 1 year after, the excess risk of heart disease is in half of a continuing smoker. 5 years after, risk of cancer of the mouth, throat, esophagus, and bladder are cut in half also. 10 years after, the risk of dying from lung cancer is about half of that person that is still smoking. Setting an example for your children is another great outcome to quitting smoking. Many parents that smoke don't want their children to smoke, but children are more likely to smoke if their parents were smokers. 80% of people that smoke started before the age of 18, and that was taken from the website Vital Signs. As of April 22nd, 2013, New York City decided that they would be the first city to raise the age to 21 to be able to buy cigarettes. By doing this, it will reduce the number of smokers from the age of 18 in half. The health commissioner, Farley states this will prevent people from smoking before the age of 21, and we might be able to protect an entire generation from a lifetime of being addicted. In conclusion, I have 3 main points to my speech. The first is the problem of smoking. The second main point is why people become addicted to smoking. And the third point is the benefits of quitting. Smoking is a very addictive habit and it decreases your lifespan. But there is still time to quit, and your life and your health you will get back before it's too late. 46.6 million people, which is about 1 out of 5 adults, smoke, and 88 million people, which is about 4 out of 10 non-smokers, are exposed to secondhand smoke. And that was taken from the website Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Thank you.